Hey, so we're live. Sorry, I'm a minute late. I had to split up our dogs, so hopefully the one that stayed outside with me behaves himself. We'll see. I just wanted to give you a quick update. We've finished about half a week in the field at New Alger. Our geologist with his helpers has successfully completed the beat mat survey. The survey was centered in the discovery vein portion of the property, went from the eastern to the western border of the property, north and south of the discovery veins. The beat mat is great in that it's cost effective, it's non-invasive, we don't do any cutting to allow for the survey, which also means it's cheaper and it's faster. It's a mag EM tool that can see approximately 3 meters. We were getting responses from it anytime we saw magnetite in the ground. The guys are digging to see if they can easily determine what causes a response. But we are surveying the data and we'll be contouring the data. The discovery veins, we're looking for alteration, but the alteration that hosts the discovery veins is fairly subtle in that we are in the sediments. And we've had problems seeing anything on larger scale airborne surveys. So that's that. Tomorrow the guys head to Parbeck, actually. You may recall our last field work at Parbeck, we discovered the diorite splay. And then we did a trench coming off the Cadillac break to the south into the Pontiac sediments through the diorite splay. The sediments, we ended at a bit of a ridge or a small cliff face with quartz veining. We did sample that quartz veining and we got gold. That program ended in part due to a lack of drainage for any water that we were using to wash the rock. Conditions are dry now, so our geologist is actually going to go back to Parbeck, specifically to that diorite splay location. It's going to use the beat mat again to see if we can see the contrast, because the diorites are intrusives into the sediments. So it may work. So that's the plan for the first few days of the week, and then we will be using this tool on our Malartic West property with our copper high-grade silver discovery. We do expect it to be best used there. Not to say we're not getting data for our gold properties, but we do expect the most effectiveness of this tool. The other thing to remember, and we have to check out while the guys are in the field right now, is at Malartic West, we acquired ground to the south. I don't even know offhand how big that property is now. However, it's large. The southern ground we acquired actually goes around the south side of the Canadian Malartic mine property, but we did that in order to enclose and to tie onto our property an approximate 20-kilometer trend. We can see the mafic, ultramafic intrusives in the regional geology, but the interesting thing about that trend is that it, at either end, historically, zinc, nickel, and a little bit of gold work was done, but really nothing was looked at for gold. So it's definitely mineralized in some fashion, and it's 20 kilometers long, which is pretty cool. And we're going to go check it out. So that's the field side of things. I thought it was faster to give you guys an update this way. I'm not telling you anything that would trigger any disclosure issues in terms of materiality. Other things happening in the company. I'm talking to the OTC exchange about upgrading our listing to a QB listing. So we'll see what happens with that, what it entails, and what the. But I fully expect the process is going to probably be about 2 months. There will be costs associated with it, but they make sense. We are looking right now actually at, while we have the guys in the field, as we rotate our crew in and out, And since due to COVID, we started a little late this year, we're actually looking at continuing this field program right into a drilling program. I've got to look at the financial details, issuing a bit more stock to put more money in the ground is exciting because we have the discovery veins. And if you've taken a look at our 3D model for New Alger, which is on our website and on the Facebook page, I think. But in any case, if you've taken a look and you rotate that so that you've got the mine in the north and the discovery veins in the south. If you're watching the part of the video that has the pits, you'll see that there's 2 little baby pits associated with the discovery vein. That's strictly drill limited. We've got 275 meters cleared or stripped of the discovery veins, and you can see a picture of the geologist standing in the discovery veins just to refresh your memory on Facebook today. We have 275 meters cleared. We drilled at the eastern end, the western end, and not quite the middle. So we did a fence of 3 holes at each point. You'll recall we got gold as deep as 120 meters, and gold is continuous across the property in that area. We also prepped drill pads further to the west, which is one of the things we were just prospecting this past week. But the pits, the resource, the open pits are limited solely by the lack of drilling. So that's cost effective. Well, they're short holes, they're fast holes. In the summer, we don't have to worry about frozen water line, and it's accessible, it's stripped. So we're looking at rolling our field program right into a drilling program. So more on that soon. And if we do a little raise, there'll be information on that as well. And I think that's everything I wanted to tell you. So we're done the survey at New Alger. We'll be contouring the data, and we're going to head to Parbeck next. And I'll probably give you another update next weekend. And that's about it. As you know, it's Renforth Trades on the CSE, RFR. If you have any questions, get in touch. One dog is getting restless. And that's about it. I can't think of anything that I'm forgetting to tell you. So everybody have a great week, and we'll see what it brings us. Thanks. Bye.